Hi friends, this is Chris from Josephine's Designs. I am finally back. I am so sorry. We were sick for almost 3 weeks. I think if any of you follow any of my videos, you know that my husband was sick and it has gone through the whole family and back again. So it has just been a terrible case of bronchitis, allergies. We're not really sure, but it was enough to knock down everyone in our family. So long story short, I'm here with a project. I'm going to be making 3 cards in a very different style. I love Shabby Chic. I have done Shabby Chic work for years. And I wanted to take some of the Stampin' Up materials and kind of Shabby Chic them up. So if you will follow along, there's going to be a series of 3 videos. And I will quickly really just go through some of the list of things that I'm going to be using. So if any of you want to gather your materials and follow along. And the deal with Shabby Chic is it doesn't have to be exactly the same. You can recreate this the way that you like to do it, or you're probably going to even do it better than I am. So, but let me get started and show you some of the things I'm going to use. I am going to use a Soft Sky ink, a pink Pirouette ink, Tip Top Taupe ink, and Sweet Sugar Bush ink. So that's that. I'm also going to be using the fine tip glue pen and the Tombow multi mono liquid glue. So I'm also going to be using some of our doilies. You know, these are still in the catalog, and you can see I've already kind of been ruffling these up a little bit from some of the things I've been doing. And you've always got to have water. I'm using the Misters by Stampin' Up. They're loaded and ready to go. I keep those loaded, keep them in a Ziploc bag for when I travel, and I've got them ready to go. You know, if you have any old paintbrush, and it can be one of your kids. It literally, this is, well, this is a Perfect Pearls paintbrush for a Ranger, but, I mean, you can use your kiddos. Stampin' Dimensionals to raise things up and lower them. You know, the stamp bases, you know, the blocks. I'm going to be using, I think, these 3 for this card. These 3 colors on one of the embossed 12 by 12 papers. And they come from the Cherry on Top. And then I'm going to be using, which this doesn't really look Shabby Chic, but it will when we get finished. And then I'm going to be using these 3, which would be more in line with those more muted Shabby Chic colors. And again, this is from Cherry on Top. And then I'm also going to use these 3 from Playful Palette. So I just wanted to share those. And then this for my card base, these are the embossed white cardstock, and they're gorgeous, and I love them. And you don't have to use embossed. You can use whatever you like, or you can emboss it yourself. And we have the embossing folders, and there's embossing folders everywhere. And this is the Fancy Frost Specialty Design Series paper. I love this. It is fantastic. I will also be using Whisper White for my insert for the sentiment. And let me see. I'll be using my trimmer. I'll be using my snips. I'll be using a distress tool. This is by Prima. You can use scissors. Scissors can distress just as well. I'm probably going to be using some other things from my stash. I've got some sequins and some washi tapes and some colored pearls. You can, again, adapt to whatever you have. And I'll be using a few stickers here and there from my stash. And I also will be using the Timeless Treasures stamp set, and I love this stamp set. It is just amazing. So anyways, I just received this and I want to kind of play with this. So I hope you will gather your materials, come back and join in. I would love to have you with me on this journey. All right, thanks everybody. And this is going to be my February and probably, you know, early, well, it'll be March really, actually, by the time this gets up. So we'll count this as my March kind of a Shabby Chic class, and it'll be a 3-part series. Thanks everyone, and thank you for all the well wishes and the kindness that everybody has shown while I've been out sick. And if I cough or sound funny here and there, we're not quite over it, but we're over it good enough to get going. So Have a great day, and most importantly, I hope that your day is creative and lovely. Thanks, y'all. Be blessed.